Hello, welcome to Jennifer's Magical Club. Today I'm here to read a novel which is called The Science of Breakable Things. So I'm going to start reading this novel from recitement 11. So I'm going to start. I woke up this morning all alive with a new idea and filled with hope, and I ran to wake Mom. I wanted her to be alive with me. Dad was downstairs packing up my lunch and getting ready for work, and I had to tiptoe very quietly toward their room so he wouldn't stop me in my tracks and turn me right around. Mom, I sat curling up next to her on the bed. She roared around and smiled at me, her eyes bleary with sleep. She seemed happy, or at least content. Mom, I had an idea, I said. I was already dressed in my school clothes and she was in pajamas, and everything felt backward, but I focused on my plan and tried not to think of everything what was wrong. What's that, Nats? She didn't say it any particular way, but somehow there was a shift in the air, like she'd been there for a moment, and all of a sudden I was losing her again. The cobalt of blue orchids in New Mexico, I told her. I still felt excited by the possibility, like if I reminded her about the flowers, she'd wake up and say, of course, like if she just saw the orchid field again, she'd remember who she was. I could bring her back. We have to go, I said. You told me you'd take me, but you never did. And now your orchid is dead, and we should go get a new one. You have to see the orchids. And then our orchid, she asked. Mom's eyes were blue, but they looked gray in the dark. What are you talking about? Suddenly, this felt like a huge mistake. She hadn't known that the orchid was dead. How had she not known? How long had it been since she was in the greenhouse? But we can get a new one, I pushed on, in New Mexico. She looked so lost, and I thought she wouldn't say anything at all, but then she said, okay. I bit my cheek, trying to push down that hope that was building inside. Really? My voice came out as a whisper, even though I hadn't meant it to. When we have the money, Natalie, she sighed and closed her eyes, and I wanted to shake her and say, stay awake for a moment, just stay awake, noticing your dying flowers, notice me. We just don't have the money for travel right now, she repeated, eyes still closed. I slipped back out of the bed and walked out of the room, tripping over the dresser as I made my way through the darkness. I chewed on my cheek until the fleshy part was raw and went to pack my backpack for school because today was just another day. Not such a brand new, hopeful day after all. But here's the thing. When I glanced down in my bag, my eyes caught on that crumpled up piece of bright yellow paper, and my hope flared up again. I reached in and pulled out Mr. Neely's flyer, scanning straight past the happy egg to the bottom, and there in big, bold letters and everything. Grand prize, $500. Seeing those letters, that big fat money prize, I felt like I'd been falling into some deep, hopeless black hole. And the universe looked at me and said, not yet, Natalie, don't give up yet. A million years ago, when I was about 5, I got sick in the wintertime. Not the sniffly kind of winter sick that everyone gets when the leaves change colors, but a real kind of sick. I slept through the winter the way plants hibernate. I slept and the house turned dark and silent, but Mom lay next to me, refusing to leave my side. And then spring came, and I woke up with all those brand new blooming buds. I don't remember much about the illness or the recovery. I only remember waking up. And I remember Mom waking with me. Dad and I never talk about that time. We don't talk about how we are leaving Mom alone now. We don't talk about how to cure her. We hardly talk at all. But I remember and I know we can't give up on her. She never gave up on me. I took the flyer and I decided right then and there, I'm not leaving Mom alone. I will win the money and Mom and I will fly to New Mexico. We'll pick one of those magical blue flowers, and Mom and I will study it, and everything will go back to normal. Everything will be perfect. So I'm done reading till the end of assignment 11. I hope you're joining with me, and see you later. Bye. Have a nice day. Thank you.